Hi, this is Greg Hall again. I'm going to show you how to navigate around on the Macintosh from the Finder perspective. Right now we're looking at the Finder. What I would like you to do is, if you follow along with me, come down to the Finder button. That's that little smiley guy over here. The Finder will always be on your dock. That's not something that you can remove. Other devices you can remove by just simply dragging them up off the dock. For instance, I want to get rid of mail. I come over here and it says remove. Boom, it's off of this one. You cannot remove the Finder. Finder is always going to be there. So what you want to do right now is just click on the Finder. That should open up a new window. In this case, I've already been into this window before, and I want to bring your focus up here. I have multiple ways of looking at your data. The default method is by icon. So I can see that I've got an icon here, here's another folder, etc. I can also look at it from a list view. Everybody's seen a list view over here. You've worked with it on your devices. And this list view allows me to see what's inside that list view by simply clicking on it, right like that. One more way of doing that, up here on the top, is what I call the column view. Now the column view allows me to move around. Let's say I want to go and look at this Mars one. Mars opens up in another column. Let me zoom out just a touch so you guys can see what I'm doing. Under this one, I'm going to look at my old-time radio pictures, and I have a lot of information over here. I can click on any one of these, and I can move through my pictures. But that was using what I call my list view. The last one I want to talk about is the Precursor. It's sort of a fast way of looking at what does this file represent. So NYD NC cover, page, that doesn't tell me much, but if I can move through here and look at each one of these icons make a lot more sense. So I'm using the up and down arrow key to move through them. Now, that's pretty straightforward, but let me show you how something else works. So I'm going to open up Text Edit. I have Text Edit running in the background. I'm going to do Command Tab, and it shows me the other applications that I have running. Command Tab, I'm going to let go of the Command key. That jumps over here. Here's my Hi There file. This is some text. And what I want to do is I want to save this file. I've edited it. I want to save this now. In this case, all it sees is the last folder it was in. It was in Llama's folder, and it says Hi There. I need to see some other places. If you click on the down arrow here, you can see all of these other locations in here, and I can say Other, etc. Here's what I want to bring up to the point. See, it says Google Drive, Dropbox, Desktop, Downloads, and Demos. Where did it get that Demos folder? It turns out that this folder right here is matching what I've got over on this side. So I have Desktop, Downloads, Demos folder. How did I get the Demos folder? Well, let's go show you how that works. So in this Demos folder, this is just a folder that I've organized. I can see where I am. I'm on my hard disk drive in my users folder under admin. I'm holding down the Command key right now to see this pop-up menu. I'm in my downloads folder. My demos happens to be inside of my downloads folder, but I wanted to bring it up here so I don't have to keep chasing around in the downloads folder right here to get to it. I made a shortcut. The way I did that was simply to drag this folder, any folder. You can see what I'm doing. That little blue line says that that's going to be in between pictures and movies. So now I've got a shortcut called Mars. It's Downloads, Demos, Pictures, Mars. And if I come back over here to my Text Edit, when I look at this one, it's now Demos, Pictures, Mars. There's that Mars folder. I can immediately jump over to Mars, and I can say hello, save it in here in my Mars folder. Then when I come back over and look at my machine, I've got my hello file right here. Just tap on it, there it is. So we were looking at that one, and I want to show you one more feature. And what I want to do is any file that you can find on your drive, 99% of them you can do a quick look. So if we were to zoom in here for a second, this is a Microsoft Word file. Here's some other files. I can look at a movie. Here's an Excel spreadsheet. Here's PDFs. What is this LSI_5 Winter 2016 file represent? I'm just going to hit the space bar, and it comes over here. It's a literary special interest. I've got different files I can look at. I haven't opened up an application. This isn't a PDF. This is just quick view. So you have the capability of doing that. And I can do that by tapping the space bar, opening it and closing it. It'll play movies if you wanted to come over here and play a movie. Here's a bunch of llamas playing in here. Hit the space bar. Go over here and look at a JPEG. Look at a PDF again. If I hit the space bar for the PDF, you can see it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, many more pages in here, and I can quickly move around from one to the other. So what I've shown you here is how to put in your own shortcut over on the sidebar. That shortcut would then show up in any of your file save as files, and then using the space bar, you can quick look into each one of these files that you want to play with. So hopefully that's been useful. We'll talk to you in the next subject.